you got those hiccupies. Prom's tomorrow.
Got my date and my dress. Fine.
Boat people. Publish? Oh, cool, thank you. I normally only ask you to do that if I don't get it before I start DMing. But I appreciate it. Okay, I don't need the campaign Bible for this session because it's outdated. Got a pencil. Got dice. I will survive on 2 sets of dice tonight. Alright, let's do this. Oop. Hello and welcome to the Ilderon Tales. We are playing Dungeons and Dragons tonight. Everything you're going to see is live storytelling, and the story can go any way. If you're under the age of 14, stop, talk to your parents. You're going to see content that's inappropriate for you. Recap of last session for this group, and we'll go with this music for tonight. Recap of last session for this group. This is the Season Skies campaign, Saga 1, episode 20, or session 20. This group's last session started on the 7th of Servant. In the middle of the day, the party decided to head out to the port of Nortvigar. We had a pretty small, pleasant travel session down in the bows of the ship. Roriku and Ina talked to the ship's prisoner as the crew of the Captain's Curse is taking the former Vice Admiral to a sister port, and in that port he is going to get transportation back to the mainland to await the Queen's judgment for his actions in Wetchard's Fist. Roriku and Ina sat and talked with him and traded jabs. As they went down there, they were subjected to Constitution saving throws as they felt sick entering the bottom of the ship. Old Man Chalky was down there lacquering up the hull of the ship, starting from the bottom going up, and he is putting that sealant on the ship between all of the planks, so that when your ship goes below the waves, the pressure will stop it from getting crushed. He hasn't figured out how to make you guys be able to breathe indefinitely under there, but he's working on it. Then everybody was sick in the hole. Roriku traded places with Len. Ina traded barbs with Tavarlo, and eventually they got to some weird understanding and bonding, talking about accidentally and intentionally murdering people, and how that changes a person. And I think where Tavarlo started, just like trying to rile up Ina and his captors and get them angry, I feel like there's a genuine moment of connection of like, aw, this poor little kid. And this weird, twisted old man. As the rest of the party around the ship was working to help keep it sailing, those on the deck noticed that Galana, the navigator who had taken over the helm, was having trouble steering. Don't want to do that. was having trouble steering as the ship. Something kept taking control of the ship. As the party tried to investigate further, Archblight agents broke through the bottom of the ship, and water it was pouring into Tavarlo's cell. They grabbed him and threw him into the open ocean, and they have climbed through the hole they've created inside of the cell. Before we pick up there, we're going to do a slightly strange cinematic combat tonight. And I can move us to a full grid if needed, but I want everybody to take some notes real quick, because I'm going to give you some new actions. So for tonight's combat, and maybe I'll use this more on the ship in the future, we'll see. I'm going to give everybody 2 additional actions in addition to all of the other extra special actions that I've given you all for this set of campaigns. Specifically for this combat and this ship, you'll have one called Strategy, or Strategize. Any NPC or player can take it. And essentially, for that action, you're going to lose all of your ability to do anything like mechanical. I'll let you do like small things like tip over a barrel or something like that. But you can shout orders and strategize with your team. And I'll remove the word limit of 25 words per round and 6 seconds per round. You can give an extensive strategy and have your character talking for their turn. If you set up a strategy for anyone, you're going to grant advantage to anyone who follows the strategy you outline. So like if you say like, hey, I need you to throw those barrels, or like I need you to throw that wood over there, and it's an ability check. If Ina picks up the wood and tries to chuck it someplace, she's going to gain advantage on that ability check. And that's going to be strategy. The other one that I'm going to give you is going to be follow orders. So if somebody gives you an order, you can spend your whole turn following it. Once again, you'll get 45 feet of movement for the turn. Same with strategy, I forgot to say that. You'll have 45 feet of movement. It's not quite the dash action, but it's like somewhere in between.
So spending the full turn, but you get 45 foot of movement on top of that?
Yes.
Okay.
So for follow orders, you'll get 45 feet of movement. You can do whatever action somebody has outlined to you, and you gain a bonus, like full cover, like partial cover, full cover, 3/4 cover, to whatever action you're doing. So if somebody tells you like hold that door, and you're making strength saving throws to keep the door closed, then
Hold door.
Yeah, if 2 people are doing it, you both get +2. If 3 people are doing it, you get +4. And if 4 people are doing it, you get +6. And that's in addition to the advantage to whatever contested checks you're rolling. And each of those is your standard action. All right. So with that, you got strategize, follow orders. Let's get some initiative for the people in the bows of the ship. Roriku, Ina, and Roriku, Ina, and all of the NPCs that are down there, I will handle.
I've put those actions into the campaign discussion, so they can be seen by stream as well.
Awesome. Let me add Roriku to the turn order. Let's see, add turn, and you are moving at 15. Or nope, I'm sorry, that's Ina. You're moving at 9. Old Man Chalky is down here. I'm going to add him to the turn order too. Let's see. How about...
I kind of hope one of our NPCs has a wild nat 20 and it does a something to secretly blow all of us out of the water. And they're like, that's why you bring me along.
Well, for the sake of story, I'm going to give one of your NPCs actions at the top of the round because we're in a kind of like cinematic combat scenario, and not so much as like things are scripted, but just more so, you know, I want the feel of like the action of what's going on.
Wow, I'm slow.
All right. Yeah, cool. I was gonna ask you too, Cal. All right. And I think there's one other NPC down here. Yeah, I don't think I put a guard in my sheet, so I'll roll them as nobles for right now, just so I can add them to the turn order. Nope, you're not gonna go? Please? Thank you. Add turn. And I'll change your token to sailors. Alright, and 6. Oh, okay. All right, that is gonna be our initiative down here, and let's get some battle music. All right,
I'm also sure. No, okay, never mind.
At the top of the round, as the Archblight as the Archblight agents are making the hole bigger and climbing into the bridge, the captain, Captain Kieran, she is going to yell to everybody down here, taking the strategy action. Lock the gate behind me and hold it. You go upstairs, get everybody we have in armor and swords down here. She gives the orders to her guards, key into the gate, flings the gate open, tosses the keys behind her, and she is going to dive into the water past the skeleton, taking an attack of opportunity. And it is going to miss. The guard moves at 8. He's fumbling with the keys as he's getting ready to lock it. The skeleton is going to push through, its hand holding the gate open, sword coming out, and it will take a attack at Roriku. It's going to substitute its attack and shove Roriku back. It moves to raise its sword to strike you. As you get ready to defend from it, it kicks you in the chest. Roriku, you can roll me an acrobatics check or a contested
Athletics or
check.
acrobatics?
Right. You know what? Just going with the character, he would contest it at the athletics check.
All right. Holy oof. You are gonna take that kick like a champ, slide back an inch, and stand your ground. The skeleton will have disadvantage for anybody trying to. Will provide disadvantage for anybody trying to take the gate, close the gate. But Captain Kieran has given you advantage, so both will cancel out. It steps forward and tries to hold the gate open as the soldier is pushing it close. Ina, you do also have control water active. You are holding the water back. Shape water. At the end of the skeleton's turn, another zombie climbs through the hole. Old Man Chalky is going to get up from lacquering the floor. He looks at everything going on here. Ina with the water pouring in through the hole and her holding it back. You are doing enough, Ina, but this is not going to be, like an easy task for you. So I'll make you roll checks on your turn for it. Chalky is going to also use the strategy option, and he is going to scream, hold the gate! Close that door atop the stairs! The lacquer will hold! The air pressure will keep us up! That's his turn. And Ina, it is your turn.
So, the gate is currently open.
It is open.
Is anyone in the way of it?
There is a skeleton. You'll take an attack of opportunity if you try and dive out. Or there are two, but you can move through their squares.
I'm willing to take an attack of opportunity.
Okay, you're... Oh, I'm sorry. You'll take two, okay?
I'll
Alrighty.
take two.
Yes. Second zombie climbed in at the end of the round. Or end of the turn. Okay. Go ahead and give me... Wait, no, it's damage rolls. Just give me damage rolls. Okay. Let me get a sheet to take notes on. Oh no, my pencil. The first one has taken 8 points of damage, and the second one has taken 2. They seem still good for the fight. Ina, I think you owe me a wild magic surge. Go ahead and roll me one. D20. You're good. Alright. Roriku, it is your turn.
Alright. Well, that one that shoved me is going to find out. So... Let me just go on ahead and hit him with my quarterstaff. Does an 8 hit?
Don't believe so. I think minimum AC is 10. No, 8 does not hit.
Alright, then I'm going to use a key point for Flurry of Blows. 25 hit?
25 hits.
Alright. 1, and then second attack. 15 hit?
15 is going to miss.
Okay. And when I hit it with that flurry of blows, I want to use my extract aspects.
Okay. Well, I was just about to tell you anyways. When you're I'm assuming this is like punches like
Yes.
happening.
And my punches are magical.
Okay, as you connect with the skeleton, just underneath the armor that it's wearing, you can feel something crack and give way. The skeleton has vulnerability to bludgeoning damage. That said, as you can, learning all of its damage, vulnerabilities, resistances, immunities. It's also immune to poison, immune to the exhaustion condition, and I would say the dripping ichor on it. It's immune to the damage type of poison, and it's immune to the condition of being poisoned. Whenever an analyzed creature misses you with an attack, you can use your reaction. Okay, cool beans. That is your turn. The sailors are going to follow Chalky's orders and their captain's orders. The first one is going to push the gate closed. It is going to be a contested check against the skeleton. The skeleton is going to manage. Oh my god, this thing has +5 strength. Is going to manage to hold the door open easily. That said, he cannot lock it. With that is going to be his action. If anybody else takes the follow orders action, you'll get advantage and +2 on the roll. The other one is going to run upstairs into the dining hall, screaming, "We're under attack in the bow! Officers, at your captain's command!" And he is going to close the door behind him, too. All right.
Quick question.
Yes.
So, the map room is directly, what we've been using for the dining room, and that is directly underneath where Tuer is at the helm. Can he hear that?
No. The dining area is the large open hall on the third to last floor.
Oh, I thought we'd been using the map room for that.
Yeah, we've been switching. For the last combat, this is what I've been using, since the kitchen's right there. Or not the last combat, the last session, and you have more crew members. But this is kind of like more of an open communal space.
Alright, fair enough.
Alright. With that, the other, you had 5 guards on the ship. The other 3 will get rallied. I will allow Tuer to also hear the shouting from below decks. If you wish to enter initiative order, you most certainly can. Cal.
Maybe tell the rest of the time.
Well,
Yeah.
I know Tuer, or actually, I don't know what Tuer's perception is. It's Nefria with the good perception. Yeah.
Do you want me to roll?
No, it's fine. I'll allow Nefria to hear it. If anybody wants to enter initiative, you are welcome to.
Heck yeah.
Okay. Who's all entering so I can grab your tokens? Well, I'm about to tell Cal what he
Nafria.
sees out there. Okay, Nafria. I'm gonna put you up here and add turn. Who else do we have? Tuer. Tuer, you're already there. Awesome.
It's almost like I'm prepared.
Yeah. Let's see. We've got Enrique at 12. Or I'm sorry. That's Nafria at 17. Oh, come on. Come on, Emmy. You can do it. There you go. And Enrique. Let's add you to the turn order, please. There you go. At 12. Alright. Boom. Everybody is taken care of. You'll enter combat at the top of the next round. For Cal, Cal, you are underwater and you see hell break loose. There are nearly a dozen skeletons and zombies clinging to the bottom of your ship. About 4 of them have bludgeoning weapons with like a spike on the end of it for like hacking through the bottom of ships. I would say they look like splinted hammers, not quite like axes, but very close to like a war pick. They are all clinging to the bottom of the ship, and the other 4 are starting to break in. None of them are as strong as the giant skeleton that broke through the brig. Underneath the ship and getting left behind, you can see the Vice Admiral has been flung out into the water. He has a chicken wrapped in his arms, and he is several of these things have let go of the ship and are surrounding him as he is fighting.
Where is he?
I would say essentially off the map since it happened last round, but I think you've got plenty of water vision. I would say right there. We're in a little cinematic combat, so I will allow you to swim to him if you so desire.
Because I got water swimming. Can I do a abyssal dive, or abyssal swim to double the movement speed for a minute? Because I think I'm going to just stay in the water this combat. And my movement speed, I'm moving here for 35, and then I'm going to do use my, making sure I'm covering as much of the ship as I can. Yeah, this should cover most of the ship. Once I get about here, at 35 feet, let me just move myself right there. I am going to cast Turn Undead, Destroy Undead, Channel Divinity. Which, any skeleton, anything, I also have Destroy Undead right now.
It is very CR dependent. Sorry.
I'm just letting Emmy know in case these skeletons are just skeletons. Skeletons are a quarter, they're 1/2. It's up to 1/2.
All right, let's go. I didn't finish explaining the scene to you. In addition to the Vice Admiral being under the water here, Captain Kieran is swimming from the breach of the hull towards the former Vice Admiral.
Okay.
Um,
And I don't.
do they save against that channel undead?
There is
Lure-
a save against each of them. There is a
Yes.
save against
Okay.
it. It's against my spell save DC.
Alright.
Spell save DC currently is 14. Anyone?
I rolled 8 dice for you, and 4 of them passed and 4 of them failed.
Okay.
That's so perfect. I will say you thin the numbers around the Vice Admiral, and you also catch a few hanging onto the hull of the ship as you pass by. As you do, you're just going to see, like, you can imagine. I would imagine, like, some holy waters, like, purifying them, and, like, their lifeless corpses are just going to start sinking.
Yeah. Almost looks
Did
like
you
a
say the
skull.
Vice Admiral was also dying?
The Vice Admiral is in the water, surrounded, being attacked. Yes. He is a human. He is holding his breath.
I thought you meant he was dying by the turn destroy undead spell.
Oh, no. That is
It would be fitting.
your turn, Cal. So I'll put you
Right.
over here. And that's
yeah.
the end of the round. The top of the round.
Just for curiosity's sake, does the giant skeleton on the top of the ship hear me? Because I would be right underneath him. Would he hear it?
Is there one on top of the ship? I thought there was just the one on the very bottom.
It's
on top of me on the ship?
Okay, hold on.
Did this one make a save?
I'm sorry. Were you using it on the ship or the Vice Admiral?
I was using it at the bottom of the ship to try and clear up as many of them as
Oh,
I can.
okay. Sorry,
then
I
going
thought
to
you
the
were
Vice
using it to
Admiral.
clear the Vice Admiral. So I'll keep those 8 that I rolled. There's actually 16 on the ship, so 4 have been destroyed. And 5 have been destroyed. A nat 20 and a 1. Literally, that's so perfect. So that was 5, 6 have been destroyed. Okay. 8.
Basically, Cal's idea is get as many of the skeletons and any skeletons and zombies destroyed as he can off the ship. Any ones he can't destroy or are too powerful to destroy, at least make them panic. And then, because a panic foe is more likely to make mistakes, and then swim over there to try and save the people that are in the water.
Alright. I think Roriku's feat would let you all know that the giant skeleton, just the magical disease it's been afflicted with, it gives it advantage on being turned. Or no, actually it has turn immunity, I'm sorry. It's got magic resistance and turn immunity.
Okay, good. Well,
That said, though, you will turn the zombie that climbed through, destroying it. All in all, you took out 11 of the 16 clinging to the bottom of the ship.
Good job.
Wow.
That leaves the big one for me.
and I'm swimming, finishing my
Eve,
actions.
what is your... I don't think I gave you a limit on your abyssal vision.
Hold on.
Let me look at your character sheet real quick.
Pressure vision is 60 feet. 60 feet.
Oh, 60 feet? Okay.
But my Twilight Vision has. I also have Twilight Vision, which
Give me
300
a
feet.
free perception check underwater, and you don't have that negative to your perception. You're just add +2 to whatever you roll. 'Cause,
I have a toggle that I turn on when I have to.
Okay, cool. Yeah, this is for free just because I want kind of Cal to know what's going on. And I'm gonna say DC 11.
14. I'm not proficient with perception.
As the undead, one by one on your ship, are exploded and are not exploded, but are purified, cleansed, and returned to the resting. You look out at the admiral and the captain as the ship is drifting away, and you see dozens of these vague silhouettes. While the ship is probably clear of whatever has happened, they are unfortunately not. That said, at the top of the round...
Can you repeat that real quick? Because I had a coughing fit for a second.
Oh, yeah, you're fine. Cal, you can't make out how many are in the water, but you can assume that these things were swarming the ship, and not everything that was in the water was able to attach to the ship as it went by. There are more of them behind you. The ship is now presumably safe if you can get rid of these four. Your companions, not so much. At the top of the round, the captain is going to swim to the vice admiral. So the vice admiral's still surrounded, by the way. You weren't close enough for your turn to affect him. She's going to swim and do some storyline crits. She will attack one of these zombies, and she has a Sea Steel Cutlass for bonus damage. Or not bonus damage, she's not rolling with disadvantage underwater. And she's going to deal 11 and 12 points of damage, killing one of these blighted zombies. The water around her and the admiral is going to murk up. She gets a hand on the admiral. The admiral instead is going to rip her hand off of him, place the chicken in her arms, and pull her sword from her hand as he turns to fight the rest of these. He makes 4 attacks. He hits with 2. And he is not rolling at disadvantage either. He's going to deal 16 damage to one, and 9 to the other. And he is going to try and kick the captain back towards the ship. But she has a job, so. That is their turn. Nefria, in the water, you see light from underneath your ship. The waves just like this purifying bioluminescent blue for a moment. And some of the bubbles and things that were coming up, the thumping on your ship, the toughness of the helm are all going to relent. What would you like to do?
We need to collect ourselves, and we are not taking on fighting while ship fighting at or sailing at full speed. I'll man the helm to air. Go ahead, and you need to take care of business behind us. Make sure we in the water aid the ship. I'd like to do the
Strategize?
order action. Strategize.
All right. Anybody who helps you slow down the ship has advantage to the roll. Galena is on deck with you. And I think you've also got Lonley up here too. Technically.
I'll direct that to them also.
Yeah. So all of the people trying to slow down the ship are going to get plus 4 to their rolls and advantage. All right. Nefria, you can move to the helm and try your bestesses. You don't have to roll anything this turn. Old Man Chalky, downstairs. As the remaining... Oh, you know what? I didn't do which ones still have weapon, or had the piercing weapons that he destroyed. So I'm gonna roll a d4 because there are 4 with piercing weapons. And that many of them are still left breaking through the ship. 3 out of the ones with the blunt instruments have the ability to break through the ship. Chalky will hear them thumping against the ship, and he's going to look around and say, don't worry if they break through. Air pressure will still keep us up as long as that door stays closed. I'm gonna reinforce this, and he is going to start grabbing some wood and hammering it into where he hears thumping. 1 of these 3 skeletons will have disadvantage on breaking your ship down.
Nice job.
Yeah. His strategize still lasts for anybody who wants to hold the door at the top of the stairs. That is his turn. We are on to the 15 initiative account. Ina, there's a giant skeleton here. One zombie has just been laid to rest as water has swarmed up, grabbed him, washed down, and it is just a corpse that has fallen over. The larger skeleton, however, not so much.
I'm rushing past to jump in.
Okay.
After I jump in.
He's gonna take 1 attack of opportunity at you. Just roll it here. 13 versus your AC. He's going to deal 15 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
Just like as you come through, he's got 1 arm on the gate, other hand on his sword, and just crashes it down to the ground, fracturing wood. And you can move past it, but it's gonna like skim your back and hurt really bad.
That's fine. I'm getting it.
All right. You are in the water. We're going cinematically. So, do you want me to describe what you see?
Yes.
The ship is moving away from Cal. From Cal, the captain, the former vice admiral. Far in the distance, you see swarms of these zombies and skeletons moving towards you. The ship can fortunately outrun them. You can outrun them. Cal can outrun them. Your 2 human companions cannot.
Roughly how far away is the Vice Admiral?
I would say at this point, the Vice Admiral is probably 75 feet away from you.
Yeah, I'm going back for it.
Okay. You want to take the dash action to get there?
Yes. Wait, no,
you...
actually, I haven't used my action. No, I know what to do. I'm going
I will-
to cast...
I will keep in mind, you can talk underwater. So you do have the ability to give your allies the strategize command if you want to.
Cast enemies about on one of the skeletons.
In 120 feet, you reach into the mind of one creature you can see and force it to make an intelligence saving throw. A creature automatically succeeds if it's immune to being frightened. On a failed save, the target loses the ability to distinguish friend from foe, and it can see enemies until the end of... or creatures it sees as enemies until the end of the spell ends. Each time the target takes damage, it can repeat a saving throw. Whenever the affected creature chooses another creature as a target, it must choose a target at random from among the creature it can see. Alrighty.
Yeah, I'd like to put that on one of the
Not all of these are basics. CR, you know, 1/4. Yeah, I'm gonna assume that's what Ina wants. It is going to fail that saving throw.
Yay.
Do you owe me another wild magic surge?
Yeah.
Yeah, you do. You are good. Those high rolls.
Fire.
Okay, Ina, that is your turn. Enrique, you've been told to slow the ship. I think you've got like some sort of abyssal sight. I would say you can kind of see what's happening below the ship. 2 people are in the water that you all are leaving behind.
Okay. I'm gonna turn to the captain to say, "There's some people underwater. I'm gonna go try to help them." And I'm going to jump off and go down to help.
Okay. If you want to take the follow orders command, you're welcome to. As Nefria did say, clear up the stuff behind us. If you want to do anything.
It said that specifically to where?
Well,
I was saying we
I'm
need
gonna-
it to be done.
I'm being a little loose with this action, so I'll extend the +2 bonus to both Tuer and Enrique if you want to do anything.
That's not your intention.
Enrique, you can dive off the ship using 5 feet of movement. That's the fun part about gravity.
Yay.
Jumping into the water, you can see there are 3. Well, on this side, there are 2 creatures, skeletons with these, with like these wood, or not wooden picks, but like wood breaking instruments, where they are hammering and picking into the side of your ship, hanging on to, I think the bow is the bottom of the ship.
The bow is the front.
They are hanging on to the bottom hole of your ship.
Right. Okay. So they're attacking our ship, and I see 2 people off to the side.
Same
I-
thing with Ina. You just jumped out to the ship. They're about 75 feet behind you. Your ship is pretty fast. The ship gets up to 16 miles an hour in the water. This thing cuts waves. 15 miles an hour.
Well,
So you all are slowing it down now. You started slowing it down before, but I gave you guys one of the fastest ships available for this time period.
all right. We had 2 people. Well, it's technically 3 people overboard, but I know 2. Yeah, I'm gonna go and try to help out those who were left behind because I can swim pretty fast. I have 40 feet of movement speed underwater. If I take the dash action, rush towards them, I'll sacrifice attack, but I can blast over there.
Well, what's your range
Well-
on Eldritch Blast?
What is the range?
120.
Yeah, I know there's. I think it's 100.
Oh, it is,
and then
yeah.
There's something else that
Hun-
gives you like 300 feet. You can
Yeah, that's,
hit all of the things around the Admiral if you want, and if you take the follow orders, I'll allow you to make an attack roll with Eldritch Blast and get +2 to it.
What's funny is that you could stay on top of the ship. You wouldn't even have to jump to do that.
Yeah, but I want to be underwater.
Mhm.
I can see the skeletons look at me. I can look at them and shoot at them. Yeah, okay, that's a good idea. I mean, thank you for giving me that idea. So yeah, that's what I will do then. I will see the enemies surrounding the Admiral, and I'm gonna take some pot shots to hit him.
And as your ship is slowing down, you, at the end of this round, just letting you know, Enrique, if your allies don't slow down the ship, it's going to move about 80 feet away from you.
I can make it.
That's fine. So you have or I guess, yeah, I'll give
Is
you
it
advantage on
advantage?
that. Yeah.
Okay.
Go
Okay.
for it. So with the +2 first, that just roll to see if you crit, but I think that's going to hit if you're targeting one of the smaller um, zombies.
Well, it didn't make much of a difference, but I guess if I hit one of the smaller zombies.
Roll me damage.
9. See, we're level 6, right? Yeah. That would be. Is that 2 hits of it?
Yeah, go for it. Roll another. Roll me one more attack roll. Just seeing if you crit. Attack roll? The
Oh,
Eldritch
wait.
Blast?
I did. That's 3 of them. Oh, sorry. Second one.
I meant D20s to see if you hit.
I'm
Which-
sorry. I was
You're
like, what?
fine. Would you
I
like
got
me to
attack.
roll them for you?
I got attack and damage rolls confused.
And one more. And that's just because you had advantage. Alright, so I'm just going to take that third damage roll for the 5, or the 6. I'm going to take the second damage roll, because it's 2 attacks. So you deal 9, and then you deal 6 points of damage, blasting apart these skeletons, and I will say if you hit one of the ones the Vice Admiral hit, you'll kill the first and then damage the second.
That might work, yeah, because then him or Cal can help out with the rest, so that works out. Attack the one that he already damaged, and then attack a second one.
3 opportunities for me to roll Undead Fortitude, failed every one so far tonight. That's great. Alright, there is a Kraken on the map, and that's terrifying. I didn't put that there.
That's
I like the
that's
idea,
mount.
but he's there now. Add him to the turn order.
That is Tuer's mount.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say that's another DM, and now you guys are fighting Kraken. Tuer, it's your turn. You've been given the order to clear up the stuff behind the ship.
Yep.
While others try and slow.
Yes. So, I was scrolling through the thing, the chat, to try and find out how we altered the octopus for the mount thing. Have to pull up some other time. So yeah, Tuer is going to jump off of the ship onto giant octopus that is definitely hanging outside the ship, which has. At the moment, until I managed to find what we were at, 60-foot swim speed, so it's going to get me 60 foot closer towards the Admiral.
Okay.
At which point, I will then dismount and travel the rest myself. And then I'm going to use my bonus action to activate my Divine Favor, which is this little spell here. Essentially just gives me some D4 radiant damage on my stick.
All right. You are going to swim near the Admiral and the former Vice Admiral and the Captain. Fortunately, you're a paladin. Are you high enough level that you are immune to disease?
Yes.
Okay. To where
yes, here we
this
are.
water has been blighted around you. Fortunately, you are fine. The Admiral and the Vice Admiral don't seem like, or the Captain and the Vice Admiral do not seem like they're doing well. I guess I never did roll for the chicken.
The chicken is holy at this point, so just leave it alone.
Yeah.
I'll let you guys find out in the future with the chicken roll. That's fine.
Are they currently have skeletons on them? Yes.
Yes, they are. The Captain is not surrounded. the Vice Admiral is. Below and around him, there are skeletons. The one behind him has been killed. There are things swimming up from below him that can fill in the gaps. The captain is able to flee combat, and I'll only do 2 attacks of opportunity at her if she does, but unfortunately,
that's fine.
They're stuck.
Well, I would like to commit re-murder.
Re-murder! Do it! You're
Attack
dealing radiant
numero-
damage too, so you're turning off
Additional radiant
Undead
damage, yes.
Fortitude.
So, attack number 1.
Okay, I'm going to say currently surrounding the Admiral, just so like your actions have merit. I'm gonna do a D8 plus a D4 of undead enemies, for a total of 7 remaining around him, and that would essentially in 3 dimensions be covering below him and his flanks.
Oh, whichever ones are highest up, closer to his essentially, whichever ones that look to be ready to pierce his face, neck, or torso, those will be the ones
Okay.
I'm targeting.
There
Closest
is-
proximity.
I put one in here that is a higher CR creature. You can see it's like shaking its head, tripping balls right now. If you want to attack it, you're welcome to. If you want to avoid that one, you're also welcome.
So I can tell that one appears tougher.
It is tougher. You also can see Ina's in the water casting spells from a distance. Oh, and so is Enrique. There are Eldritch Blasts, like,
I did see Enrique
shooting
jump in.
past you.
It's like he jumps in. We jump in at the same time. I get my octopus swimming forward. He's shooting the Eldritch Blast past me.
You see a green blast shoot past you as you're just swimming.
So yeah.
That 15
Okay,
is
so
going to hit.
So the first, so the big
Or,
guy,
I'm sorry, that
he has been
25 is
frightened.
gonna hit.
So the big guy, he has been frightened.
He
So
has
he
been confused.
confused even. Well, if he's out of it, then he, at the very least, he's temporarily not a threat. Although, nah, I'm paladin. I hit big thing with with big stick.
Okay.
Nah. Give me a second. I'm gonna roll a die of my own.
Rory
Okay,
on
he-
deck, by the way.
Okay. Now, original plan. He's going to just go for whichever one looks closest to being able to rip into face, neck, or torso, leaving the big guy for now.
Thank you.
Okay. So that 25 is going to hit. If you hit the second one that Enrique shot, you will kill it, turning off its own
Yeah,
deck.
go for the damaged ones first. Just clean up.
I'm going to rule your radiant damage doesn't activate their explosive blight. So as your sword slashes through them, just like the water flowing around the sword is just going to like have that same glow as Kalpahari, just kind of purifying as it cuts.
Just shing.
All right. I believe you have
And
one more
attack number 2, because I have extra attack.
Okay, and no other ones around him have been damaged.
Well, then I will hit whichever one is next closest. Wait, so the first one is dead, yes?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Next one. Shit.
In 11, I do not believe is going to hit, but let me double check before I cheat you. These things have insanely low AC targeting the little ones. That is going to hit.
Okay, phew. I get to save my fortune.
For 13 points of damage, that is going to hurt. It is bloodied.
Okay, but what if about 10 additional radiant?
What zombie?
Divine Smite!
Yeah, I would say...
Oh, wait, sorry. He's undead, therefore it does an extra d8 of damage.
Yeah, I would say this thing is just purified and just broken apart as the corpse begins sinking.
So yeah, just get over there, sort of uppercut from hip to skull, and then on the other side, yeah, roll skull down to hip. And as I'm doing that, I'm shouting back, "Don't approach!"
They can actually hear you. Alright, that is your turn. Roriku, you had the option for 2 different follow orders if you want. Otherwise, this dude is still holding the gate open, and he is in front of you. It does look like it'd be difficult for him to break the bars if you get it locked, but it's all ultimately up to you what you do.
I guess I would try and shut and lock the bars so he can't get up, or so he doesn't hold it open any longer.
Okay, you have advantage and disadvantage, so go ahead and roll me a contested athletics check. You're trying to beat 15.
Nope. Can I use was it fortune?
Yeah, you're welcome to. You do get +2 to the roll because the soldier next to you is also trying.
Okay.
So that's going to be a 12, but you can re-roll.
How much fortune was it to re-roll again?
Let me see. I made a document for this.
You did, and you put it on roll 20.
50.
50, cool. Down to 10.
That's gonna be it. Roriku, you start pushing. He like steadies himself with his knee. You can just like trip him a little bit and then just shove the gate closed, pushing him back. And he is stuck in there. He can still make attacks through the gate or try and break it. You are aware he needs a DC 25 athletics check in order to break your brig. This is well built because it was 27. It was reinforced by the other sailors. No, it's 25. It's 25. I'm sorry.
All right. Am I the only one down here with him now, aside from old what's his name?
Old Man Chalky, and you have one guard with you. As soon as you get the gate closed, the guard's the one who follows. He's going to get the key in, twist, and get it locked. The skeleton is angry, but not much he can do.
Yep. And that was my action, right?
Yeah. Oh, I skipped the skeleton's turn, so I'll take it when you're done.
Alright. So that was my action. Bonus action, extra attack.
Okay.
Nat 1.
So I'm actually not going to take that because I think your extra attack only triggers when you take the standard action to attack.
No, I have extra attack.
Are you talking about flurry of blows?
As a 5th level monk, I have extra attack.
Yes, when you take the attack action, you can take an additional attack.
Oh, you are right.
Yeah. But it's fine, it's a nat 1 anyways. So.
What you're thinking of is flurry of blows, and your martial art.
I have to take the attack action for flurry of blows too.
Yeah, in order to do the athletics checks, you have athletics checks replace an attack within the attack action, so you can flurry of blows off of that.
No.
No.
But
He used the follow orders and he closed the gate.
Oh, right. Okay, sorry. My misunderstanding.
But that is gonna be Roriku's turn.
No, maybe more bonus actions I can do.
Monk, you have 500. Step of the wind.
I don't want to end my turn like this. Uh. Nope, I don't have any bonus actions I can use. Alright, I guess that's my turn.
Okay. The skeleton is going to take his turn. He will take one attack at you through the gate. I'm going to give him disadvantage on it and one attack.
Oh, I'm not.
at
I'm in the
guard.
gate with him. I'm inside the same side of the gate he is.
Oh, you
Don't I-
went inside the cell?
Yeah. This is a cage match.
Oh God! Oh fucking God! Oh
That has
no!
played it so quick.
Also,
Oh, this is how we lose Roriku.
Okay.
Before we continue, I thought the soldiers and I got a turn before the giant skeleton.
He forgot the giant skeleton. At
No,
the top.
no, the giant
What?
skeletons move at the top of the round. It got 20. I forgot to do their turn this
Okay.
round.
Okay.
So, Jordan, it's going to make 3 attacks at you.
Before that, never mind. Okay, that's not a bonus action. We're good. 3 attacks. at me.
Are you able to take the dodge action with your key points?
As a bonus action,
no.
he can dodge action, spend a key point. for
Oh
bonus
yes,
action.
we can. You are right. Let's do
Okay.
that.
Because otherwise, we might be writing Roriku out of this campaign a little bit early, so he'll have disadvantage on this. So,
He's got
Yep.
this.
okay. The
One hit.
3. All right. So one
the
is
other two
going to
miss.
hit, and the other 2 miss. Oh, I'm sorry. That's not another attack. That's supposed to be damage. And you are going to take 16 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
As cage match starts. I don't like this, but also I fucking like this. The other ones on the outside, I'm going to roll them percentage dice on if the hole holds. Every turn it will get weaker, except for the one Chalky is except for the
Actively
one Chalky
acting.
is reinforcing. Roriku, as you step into this cage, on the far side, you see one of these splinted hammers just break through a higher area in the ship, and water is going to start pouring in. Chalky is going to say, "We're gonna get a little wet in here, but we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Just keep the door closed, guys."
I'm tell Chalky, you go and patch the hole. I'm the
it is-
fishman. Being wet's my job.
It is not big enough for it to get in, but it has broken through. And the same thing is going to happen on the other side of the room. All right, that's all of their turn. Oh, I gotta try and kill the Admiral.
Oh, please do attempt. I dare you.
Well, I got 2 hits on him.
Okay.
Let's see. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. I'm gonna re-roll the very first die. And there are the Vice Admiral, Tuer, and 5 other zombies for a total of 7. So I will re-roll on an 8. And I would say Vice Admiral 1, Tuer 2, 6, it's going to turn and attack. It is going to turn and attack one of these.
The zombies. Skelly
Yeah.
boys.
All right. It is going to. Oh, I'm sorry. It is going to hit and hit, dealing a total of 31 points of bludgeoning and necrotic damage to a nearby skeleton, killing it. and it will get a chance to roll a Undead Fortitude. It is going to start sinking into the water before it cracks and crackles back to life. And it's gonna say, "God damn it, Frank, watch it!" It is still alive at 1 HP. Alright. That's all of the skeletons, and I'm going to deal damage for those 2 that hit the Admiral. The Admiral is going to take 16 points of damage. He is not bloodied yet.
I need whoever made that attack to wisdom save.
Wisdom saving throw? Okay.
I'm using my channel divinity as a reaction. If he fails, he's going to take all of that damage as radiant.
He got a 17.
Fuck.
On a successful save, it takes half as much. So each of these dealt 1d8 plus 1d6. So the first one will take 1d8 plus 1d6. So I'll take the first d8 and the first d6 for 12 points of damage. He takes half as radiant as 6.
Mm-hmm.
And this one has been undamaged before, so I'm just going to roll it as Z2, and it's taken 6 points of radiant damage. Alright, that is all of their turns. Sailors take their turns. This gate is locked. God damn it, Roriku. He will pull out his rapier and start stabbing it through. It is not a great weapon for a skeleton. He will have disadvantage just as a skeleton had disadvantage on him.
Actually, weapon for against the skeleton.
Actually, the skeleton can't dodge as well as him inside here, so I'm not going to give him disadvantage. He is going to miss, unfortunately, and he is focus. The other sailors.
Can I give the soldier my quarterstaff?
Yeah, if you want. I'll allow it on your turn. You can
Yeah.
interact with an item for free.
Yeah, that way he can use a bludgeoning attack.
Okay. The other sailors are going to be at the top of the stairs, ready to come down, and I'm going to roll if they heard Chalky not to open the door. One of them did, and they are going to go to open the door, and then stop and yell through the door. If you lose the brig, we can form a second line up here. They do not come down to help you. All right. That said, that is their turn. Cal, it's your turn. He might be busy dying. I'll let him get his turn whenever he is back. At the I'm gonna do the end of the round, and E's going to travel with everybody backwards. So E, if you can hear me, when you get back, whenever you
I'm back. Sorry.
Okay. You can take your turn if you so desire.
Yes. How many skeletons are still in front of the Vice Admiral and the person was supposed to be?
There are 5 remaining that you can attack, or 6. One is afflicted by Ina's spell.
5 small, 1 big.
5 small, 1 big.
Ina,
The big
I
one
skipped
being
you this
confused.
round.
I think you did.
Yeah, I'll let you take your turn after you. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry about that.
It's okay. It's okay. Cal's gonna swim up as close as he can to get all. Is there a way he can swim up to all of them to get them within 30 feet of him? All.
One other thing that you may have missed, to where very specifically shouted back, "Do not approach."
Cal does not care.
Yeah, Cal, you can swim within 30 feet. You have underwater vision. You can see that the water around them has been lighted. You can stop short of it and still have them within 30 feet.
I'm gonna do the next channel divinity again. Let's do this. Just channel divinity again.
All right. I will roll. I'm just gonna roll it on roll 20. 6d20, and the first one will be the one that Inahina has confused. The rest are going to be. Good God. One zombie and the one that's enchanted remain. And I'm gonna say that 14 is the one that's still alive with 1 point of HP from its undead fortitude triggering.
Okay.
Yeah, you're going to purify all of these zombies and skeletons one by one, each of them sinking. I'm also going to roll 5 more checks, and you can potentially stop the next round of reinforcements. So only 2 more will join, which should be easy for these sailors to clean up.
Right, and that's my last channel divinity. Oh, this is gonna be weird. Can I use my... Why can I use my bonus action on? Because that's an action, right? Yeah, that's an action. I'm double checking to see if I have a bonus action of some kind, real quick. I'm sorry.
You're fine. I gave everybody for this set of campaigns a bonus action of leap. Underwater, I don't know what that translates to.
Right,
but if
that's
you
why
want to
I'm
move
not...
5 more feet,
Do you have Shield of Faith?
you're welcome.
Or Healing Word?
Not prepared. I do have Healing Word prepared. I'll use Healing Word. Who looks injured on our team?
They seem to be focusing the Vice Admiral. He's the only one who has taken damage.
I will use Healing Word on the Vice Admiral, casting it at first level.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me damage. The Vice Admiral was fighting at the start of combat, so he took a little bit of damage, and then he also took that additional 13 points of damage. So you will heal him for 5. And that is going to be...
I've slowed them down. Get back to the ship.
Okay.
Is
Alexa?
what he yells at them.
Nope, wait, never mind. Stop. I'm gonna do this with my calculator because I'm smart. I don't need a robot. Alright, the Vice Admiral is not bloody.
Yay.
Alright, that is your turn. Ina, you're free to take your turn.
My turn's very simple. I'm gonna look while the ship is still somewhat nearby. Actually, how far away is it?
The ship is moving steadily away from you. In 6 seconds at the end of the round, it's going to be 80 feet away from you.
How far is it now?
I would say that you can take this action anywhere in between that movement. So I would say probably at most 30 feet if you're taking this at the start of your turn.
Yeah, if I can get it within 30 feet, I know what I'm
Oh wait, it moved away from you last turn.
Yeah.
So I would say it's gonna be 70 feet away from you. I'm sorry.
Okay. I'm gonna magic missile the remaining skeletons.
Okay. There are two around him. One magic missile will drop one, and I'll roll its undead fortitude. It fails. And then you can give me the other two at the greater zombie. That's going to be 8 points of damage. I think that's the first damage it's taken. Okay. I don't know what its saving throw is. Oh, this one actually has a wisdom save. Let's go!
It's an intelligence save.
Oh, frick. I'm gonna keep that same roll out of fairness. But it is incredibly dumb. So it's gonna have -4 to that at a 12.
Fails.
That's almost mean.
Alright, that's great. It is still very confused. Okay, and Ina, I'm gonna move you off the map over here. That is everyone. The end of the round, those two additional skeletons are going to join. The soldiers are experienced Marines. They can hold their breath for a 4 rounds plus their Constitution modifier. The chicken is not. It is at the limit of its free free holding its breath, and it will start making con saves to remain conscious or at least get out of the water. And I will roll intelligence checks for the Vice Admiral and for the Vice Admiral and for the Captain.
So Tuara is going to have to tell them, let go of the chicken, let it swim up, let it float.
Well, that's not a problem. That's not inhibiting them. I would say that these are very
so they can go breathe.
Yeah, these are very tactically minded people, and I would say that they are somewhat experienced in knowing what to do when you get tossed overboard. And they will withdraw from this situation. Because they're not going to stay under here and fight. The Vice Admiral will swim away. There's only one skeleton remaining, or zombie remaining. It will crit him. So that's going to deal 2d6 as it takes an attack of opportunity at him. +4. Yikes! Okay. Tavarlo is bloodied at the attack. You are going to see he gets the wind knocked out of him on his back as he turns to swim away, and he spits out blood into the water. That said, he can take the dash action to the surface. The captain is going to follow him with the chicken, also taking the dash action. Two more zombies, or one zombie, one skeleton, are going to join the fray here underwater, and members of the ship. Oh, yikes. Eric, give me an end of the round roll for slowing down this ship. Give me a UC vehicles check using whatever skill you feel is relevant.
Yeah.
Oh, fortunately, they have advantage. So, I'm going to use those 2 rolls for Lonley, and she is going to fail. Galana is going to nat 20. So 8, 6, 15, and a 20. And then your 22. I will say that...
+2 for following my order?
Yes. I'm going to say that they can get the sails up. You can turn the stern and kind of get like that cut into the water where it's like you're like the whole boat's kind of pushing against the waves, and as you're turning you're just losing all of that forward momentum. And I will say all of you are able to reduce the ship by 50%. If you roll another successful check, I will allow you to continue going by 50%. The ship is still cutting through the water. So let me see. So you were at 12. I'm going to move you to 6 miles per hour. That's 8 feet per second. And 28 times 6 is going to be 42. So the ship is going to continue to move away from everyone at 48 feet per second. Your humans swim at 30 feet with a dash action per second. That said, you leave behind Enrique and the rest of your party members, but you can continue to work at it. Top of the round, the giant skeleton cage match. Oh, you know what? Let me just roll this with his sheet because he still has disadvantage on you. Your dodge action lasts until the start of your next turn. Hey, Emmy, thank you for missing missing.
Oh.
This
By
guy's
the
turn.
way.
Yes.
By the way, since I use my thing to see his weaknesses, the strike aspects.
Mm-hmm.
If he misses me, I can make an unearthed strike as a reaction.
Oh yeah, go ahead. Your cage match is just going to be going on whale shark versus giant skeleton.
The 16 and the 22 both hit, by the way.
Okay, that is going to miss him, his armor deflecting, and he is going to deal a total of 37 points of slashing damage.
And I am down.
Okay.
Wait, how does death work again?
You are unconscious. You start rolling.
No. There's insta-death. When a certain amount of damage is done at once.
It needs to be
fine.
equal to your max.
It needs to be your max plus half.
Okay.
So you're good. But I would say that it takes finessing and stepping around the edge of this brig and on the boards that didn't break to not fall through. You are unconscious, and I'm going to roll a percentage die of if you slip in. As you fall to the floor, half of Riku is going to fall into the gap, and he's going to put his foot on your head and push you all the way through. You begin sinking into the depths. All right. That's his turn. The other zombies, the 2 that broke through, are going to try and widen their gap. 1 fails, 1 succeeds, as he is able to get the gap large enough to step in. And I will put him there. There's 1 guard still down here, so that's good. And it is Nefria's turn. Nefria, what is your order?
Nefria is going to command the strategize with the people on top of the deck. We need to slow the ship more and get our crew back. And then to everyone whose head is above water, aka Vice Admiral, ex Vice Admiral, and Captain, I'm going to yell, "Get back here as fast as you can!" And I'm going to try another check of water navigating
Okay.
and slow everything down.
Your action is that strategizing. So at the end of the round, when I'm determining how slow the boat is going to slow down. When I'm determining the amount of which it slows down, I'll ask you for that check again.
Gotcha. Cool.
All right. And that way I just don't have to roll initiative for all your crew and people that are helping you. Old Man Chalky is gonna look at the skeleton in the brig, look at Roriku slip through the cracks, look at the zombie that breaks its way through, the other one puncturing a hole and still breaking his way through, and him trying to stop this one and just one guard with him, and he's going to say, "Brig's lost! Brig's lost! Hold from above!" And he is going to run up and open the door. As he opens the door, wind is going to rush by, and the air pressure from the sealed cabin is going to stop keeping the ship up, and water is going to start flooding in. Everybody on the ship, you'll feel just like a very subtle 3 or 4 feet sink and shift of the ship. Your ship is uneven now. You are taking on water. And he will go to the next floor. Alright. That is his turn. Ina. It is your turn. Your attention's pulled in 2 directions. In one direction, your brother is unconscious, bloody, and sinking to the depths. Behind you, there are your allies being left behind. What do you want to do?
But the skeletons are all dead, right?
There are 2 more that have engaged Tuer in melee. The Vice Admiral and the Captain have fled.
The Vice Admiral still has the chicken.
No, he gave it to the Captain.
The captain has the chicken. They
Yes.
found the chicken.
Yes, they did.
Chicken's safe. Okay.
Okay, before any important decisions are made, chicken check.
Yes.
Can you see what?
I can't. No, it's fine. I will magic missile the skeletons. One last time.
Okay, and I think you owe me wild magic search with that.
Oh,
I'm assuming you're directing all at one skeleton until one dies?
okay. Sure.
Okay.
And then I'm going to spend all of my movement swimming towards Rory.
Okay. Let's see. 13, you deal 9. One skeleton is bloodied as your fractured chips are coming off of it as each of your missiles crash into him. Alright, that is your turn, Ina. Enrique, it is your turn underwater.
Okay.
Same thing, your humans are safe. Unfortunately, your Tuer is not.
He's fine.
Yeah, he's fine.
Where? He's got armor. He's a paladin. He can kill things. He'll be fine.
Is your underwater vision limited by anything?
I didn't see anything. It just is dark vision.
Okay.
I have regular dark vision, and I have like 40 feet of water.
Yeah.
Say much more.
Generally, how I rule vision, if it doesn't say anything about your vision, I say you have 90 feet in any direction of 20/20 vision. of your passive perception. Beyond that, things start getting like losing detail. There's a really good what's it, FOV effect in Ilderon. Roriku is just out of that range. He's about 120 feet away from you. So I would say you can see there's something wrong with Roriku and he's sinking in the water. But like you wouldn't be able to like make out details. So you have the same information as Ina of like you have one companion who is something's wrong with them on one side, and in the distance you have enemies.
And then the ship is going.
Yes.
And I'm gonna assume
is turning and cutting water.
Okay, I'm gonna assume that since Roriku is out, there's not anyone left that's like, as far as I know, a good fighter on the ship. So, with that informed decision, I am going to book it back towards the ship.
Okay. The ship is moving 48 feet around. I think your dash action in water is 60.
Is that what it would be? No, wait, I have 40 feet of water movement. My dash action, wouldn't
so
that be 80?
Yeah.
Devil's Advocate, I'm pretty sure that they were originally pretty far from the ship, and we've continued further. I think they're like 150 feet
Yeah.
away.
So they're about 150. So you can go 80, and you are 60 feet away from the ship. You can see there are two more skeletons clung to the ship with those picks. One has busted through. The other one's like looking at his pick is like, why is this not working? Keeps hitting against the ship.
Okay, and I keep forgetting, if I used the dash, I used up my bonus action as well, right?
No, your dash is just your standard.
Okay, hold on, let me check my... I had to make like my combat notes, and I forgot all the things I could do.
You can summon
Unless you're a
tentacle
monk
with
or a
your
rogue, you don't have access to bonus
I
action
believe.
dash.
No, not that part. I was like,
Yeah,
if I have a bonus action ability. So the ship is how far away? I'm sorry.
60.
Oh, that's just in range for my tentacles.
Hey, go for it.
So I will summon a tentacle in front of... Like a tentacle will just appear in front of the skeleton who is very confused with his hammer, and it will smack him in the face for... Well, it'll try to smack him in the face for a 1d8 cold. Let me roll that attack damage.
Okay.
That. attack.
I'm going to...
Yeah.
that is going to hit.
Okay.
Or wait, I think actually skeletons are armored. They are armored. That is going to miss. I will tell you,
Ooh.
I had planned for there to be more things on your ship. If you deal 10 points of damage to any of them in one single attack, they will lose their grip.
Okay. Well, it missed.
You could always spend fortune.
You know what? I have so much fortune. I could do that.
Go for it.
How much fortune is that?
30 gives you advantage. 50 lets you reroll.
I'll go for 30. So let me make a note to track 30. 30, and that means I'll roll again.
Oh, God.
What are the chances? Yeah, I'm not using more.
That's fair.
Ouch.
All right, that is your turn, and it is Tuer. There's one zombie next to you, and there's the empowered zombie, and one smaller zombie. The empowered zombie is still confused. It has you or one other creature as an attack target.
And are there any continuing after the admiral?
Ex Vice Admiral and Captain now.
I don't think they exactly know who he is. They know
Are there any following them up, or have they all stayed with me?
they're all stayed with you. Like, they know a weak target, and they know they have to punch through you to get it. Like, it makes no sense to just swim
Well,
by
they
you. to
know
attack
I'm gonna
them.
twat them if they try.
Yeah.
Right, let's go. So is it my turn or is it?
Yeah,
it
it's your
skeleton?
turn.
Okay,
Oh,
okay,
you know what?
cool.
I forgot to roll that zombie, so let me roll the greater zombie
Mr. Big Boy.
and the lesser zombie. Or you know, hold on. Let me. I rolled. I'm not looking at what I rolled.
Oh, no, they did swing at the admiral.
No, it took a.
Those opportunity attacks, yes.
Yeah, I forgot to take the one's turns in the water. So this one will be at 2 air. That's also at 2 air.
Both
I believe
miss.
the 17. Okay, well, never mind. That is its turn, and then there's no chance that this hits, but we'll just roll it anyway. Oh, let's go, little zombie! Alright, it is going to deal 3 points of bludgeoning damage and 5 points of necrotic damage.
Oh no, my armor is scratched.
And that is their turns. Tuer, it is your turn. I needed them to get the headband scratched before they got exploded.
Yeah, that one's gonna pay. Oh!
Tell me that's not at the little one.
That'll be at the big one.
Okay.
Can I redirect it to the big one?
Yes, I'll allow that.
I
Tuer,
excuse
I will let
excuse me
you
a moment.
decide like how this looks, but I want to tell you, like, in my mind, like, headband gets scratched, or armor gets scratched. Who the fuck does this zombie think it is? You raise your like sword, and it's like, it's not worth my time, and then you channel all that fury into like the other one.
It's quite literally just looks just okay. They're away. I'm gonna deal with this big one before he shakes off whatever he's got.
This has
Okay, I will be with you in a minute, sir. And for a moment, well, because I'm a paladin and I crit, you know I gotta drop that second level smite for an additional 3d8 of radiant damage, which is crit to 68. Yes,
for the it is undead.
I've already.
Okay.
Oh wait, so 5. So a total of 10d8.
No. Your 1d8. I doubled that when I was telling you to add it already.
Give me a second. Where is Divine Smite? There it is. 2d8 first, so 3d8 to third. Maximum 5d8. Damage increases by d8 to target is to a maximum of 68.
Yeah. So it's +1 for the undead.
So that adds on the
and then
d8 per level.
3d8. So you're
That's-
doubling 4d8, so it's going to be 8d8 in total. Because you're using a second level spell slot. So it's 3 plus 1, and then the
yeah.
is gonna be
3
8.
plus 2, which is 5. Because it does say to the max of 68, meaning that this d8 increases with the spell level as well. The additional d8.
Yeah. So your smite is 2d8, and
Yeah,
then the spell level is going
second
to be
level
3d8.
Would be 3.
And then 1d8 from it being undead. So for a total of 4, doubled to 8.
Okay, and yeah, no, never mind. I'm just misreading it. So
There's a high
additional.
chance it's still alive.
Well, let's see. So that's going to be a total of 26 slashing and 42 radiant.
Let's see.
Which I'm not sure if it's vulnerable to. However, I would
42
love if it
radiant?
was. Total 42 radiant.
Yeah, let's see. 68 plus 8. And Ina's magic missile. Oh, she didn't missile this one. Or wait, you did. You sent 2 at this one. Is going to be 9 points at this one. 70. I forgot to add up all of the damage. It is still somehow miraculously alive.
Oh, don't worry. I have one more attack. Oh, wait, sorry, I forgot to add in my trauma d6, which I did which I was activating.
Oh, go for it. Roll 2 more d6.
Slash R2d6. I actually just added that onto my sheet. It's like, yes, I will use this on the next attack. Wait.
85 plus 7, 92. It is still barely alive.
Motherfucker. Well, I can't add anything more onto the attack. So, let's see how the second one fares.
It is going to shake its head, clearing the confusion. Oh wait, no, it failed. I'm sorry. It's still confused. Go ahead and roll me that extra attack.
I'm going
that's
to...
gonna miss. You giving yourself advantage? Go for it.
For advantage. Yep.
That's gonna hit.
One.
That last bit
D20.
of damage. How do you kill this raider zombie?
That's an 18 plus 6.
Oh yeah, it is dead, and it's radiant. So unfortunately, it's undead fortitude does. I mean, fortunately, it's undead fortitude doesn't actually.
So, what happens is Dwyer just looks at this guy and it's just like, nah, fuck you. Just completely cleaves, like brings the wrap sword around, which as he's mid swing, it just glows brightly. Yeah, like almost as if it's on fire through even under the wrappings, and just smashes through its leg up to its hips, partially through its spine and out to the ribs. Then just follows the swing around and just completely bisects its skull.
All right, and I think with that, this like just the remains of it are just gonna go in each different like direction, floating away, and the anime lines are gonna fade. I kid.
And then just as I'm finishing that, just looking towards the small one that's scratching, just like, now it's your turn.
I'll give you a free intimidate check on it. I don't think they're. Oh, they are immune to being frightened. No, wait, the small ones are not. Give me
18.
He's gonna say, I was better than Frank anyway. And that's gonna come out through the water. I was better than Frank anyway.
Anyway.
Alright. That is Tuera's turn, and Roriku, roll me a death saving throw, top of your turn. No!
Oh.
Okay, that's 2 fails. You're still good, but it's on Ina next turn.
Okay, they just want to die, apparently.
Jesus Christ! We were joking when we said maybe you
This
should
is
drown.
not satisfying.
The sailors are getting ready to hold the next floor. The ship is sinking. Oh gosh. I think, well, nobody is here to witness this below decks. So there is a bit of chaos. But I think they're going to hold to and do their job. If anybody wants to roll a perception check from the top of the docks, I will tell you what's from the top of the ship. I'll tell you what's discussed. Otherwise, there's nobody around to witness it.
I'll do that.
Go for it. Nafria, below decks, you are going to hear the soldiers talking. Should we abandon ship Can we hold this, Tavares? We wait for the captain's orders. For now, we hold this door. And you are also going to hear Len joining them and say, hey, calm down. If it can be killed, we've got it. You can assume below decks people are doing what they're supposed to be doing.
Do I have an option to holler back at them?
Sure, but just like the chance of you hearing them, it's gonna be chances of them hearing you. Nat 20 for my first roll. Yeah, what do you want to say?
I'm going to communicate. If it gets out of hand, let us know. Otherwise, we'll expect you to handle everything on below deck.
All right. You'll hear one soldier shout back up, "Yes, Captain!" All right. That is their turn. They're all going to brace this door. The ship will take on a bit more water of the wind being rushed out, but once it fills up to the holes, you'll stop sinking as much.
By the way, my shape water is still in effect. It lasts for an hour.
Link me the spell, because I don't think I'm going to an area of water that you can see. Instantly move, otherwise flow of water doesn't have enough force. Yeah, I would say that water is like so spread out at this time. Like, I'll allow it to still be in effect, but it's not like essentially a plug, because it's kind of been pushed up. Alright. Where are we? That's Tuir, Roriku, Sailors, Cal!
Watch to air destroy giant.
And in case you missed it, E for Cal, looking behind you, 120 feet out, sinking down, you can see something is wrong with Roriku. He is in the water and he is not moving.
Get back to the ship. I'm gonna help Roriku. And Cal is going to... I'm gonna try to use the dash. How... Is it 120 feet, correct?
You're swimming at 60 feet? Yes. You don't have to roll anything for that. You can dash to Roriku.
I will dash to Roriku. And use Healing Word to stabilize him.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me that die.
I'm going to cast it at 2nd level.
Okay. All right.
You got 9 HP, my friend.
Oh, come on, Lonley, pull your stuff. Lonley's gonna fail again, but everybody else on deck is going to help you, Nefria. Go ahead and give me a UC vehicles check. So far, I'm slowing you down by an additional 40%.
I blame Lonley.
Yeah, I don't think you're gonna get any more than that.
I'm going to use some fortune and
Okay.
re-roll that.
Re-roll.
Or I'll add misfortune, actually, but yeah, same. How unfortunate.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna get you any quicker. Alright, 3.6. Alright, the ship is pretty much as slow as you can go without dropping anchor. You are essentially being carried by your excess momentum, the waves, and the currents. the ship is moving at 20 feet around now. Oh, and by the way, you're down to 2.5 miles per hour. All right. That's our bottom of the round. To where I'm gonna add one more d6 of enemies around you because you have not moved. And from the depths, 2 more zombies and 2 more skeletons are going to join this one Frank hater.
Oh no, the boss got murked! Quick, get him!
It's worth noting, just like looking back, this is a swarm of stuff here in these outer waters of the island. You can sit out here all day, slashing and cutting zombies, but I feel like their numbers would hold longer than your magic.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, I am just serving as a holding point until the ship can get back around to pick us up.
All right. These 5 are going to take attacks at you at the top of the round. I'm just gonna roll 5d20, and they gain, I think, +6 to that.
AC 18.
+3, so 1 is going to hit you. Or have it. Hold on, I think the skeletons have a separate modifier. They gain +4. So 1 is still going to hit you.
Mm-hmm.
And you'll take 1d6 of bludgeoning. You take 2 points of bludgeoning and 3 points of necrotic damage. The rest are going to miss you. And I think that these Archplate agents are decently intelligent. They have orders. They're not like the smartest things. But after like they see that your armor's like so powerful, you're gonna hear one shout, fuck it, sink it and stick them underneath the sands.
Oh, they're gonna try and grapple me.
Yeah. But that's all of their turns for now. The giant skeleton is going to make 3 attempts to sunder your brig. Unfortunately, it is stuck in there. The other 2 skeletons are going to the other 2 are going to attempt to pierce the hull. Another one will get inside, and the reinforced plank Chalky Put is holding, and they are going to, the one that was already inside will try and push the door. The soldiers will hold against it. That's fortunate. They're going to beat it. It rolled a 10. And they managed to keep the door closed. Each shove against the door, the seal is just going to let loose a little bit of wind comes out. The ship is steadily sinking. Not much though, as long as this stays shut. That is their turn. Nefria, what do you want to do?
So I am going to obviously feel the ship going down, and seeing that the ship is slowing down a good amount, I'm going to insist that Lonley go underboard and take inventory of what's happening, while I tell Galana to assist me in getting everything slowing down still and stabilizing everything, taking care of everything above board. And I'm also going to insist that she report back after this exactly where it is so that we can inform the proper channels to clear it up.
All right. I'll handle all the crew on the end of the round. Old Man Chalky is in initiative order. I'm going to take him out as he is just supporting the crew. Ina, it is your turn. Cal has swam past you and is cradling Roriku, who is conscious again. Okay. Hold on. You so the stream can hear you. Sorry. Dash action to the ship.
You
yes,
just double
you can.
muted. But now we can't hear anything anymore.
Oh.
Yeah, because I was talking to just dummy. Yeah, I'm going to do shape water again to freeze the water in the hole.
Obstacle, all of a sudden the boat shoots up.
It wouldn't immediately shoot up because you still got the water there displacing. You're just not sinking any deeper.
And the wood explodes from the
Plugging it.
Yeah. You can shape water. You're trying to get one of the bigger holes or one of
the big hole.
Okay.
If I can at least make it into small hole.
Okay. Yeah, you can shape water, freeze it there. If you get part of it on the wood, it can kind of wedge in. It doesn't give any modifiers. So what I'm gonna say is make an Arcana check, and that will be how well you are able to solidify this water. No, 19's fine. And that's gonna be the check anything has to make to break it. Okay. That is your turn. Enrique. Cal Bahari is good.
I'm sorry, I forgot to mention I was using meta magic to make that a bonus action since I dashed.
Okay, that's fine. Just subtract the points. Enrique, it is your turn. Roriku is alive. Tuir is surrounded. Oh, I forgot to control the sailors at the end of turn. I'm sorry. I'm gonna take them. Not the
take them
sailors.
first?
The captain. Yeah, I'm gonna take the captain and the vice admiral because I feel like that affects what you do. They'll both get intelligence checks.
Quick question: are they at the surface yet?
They are.
Okay. And just what are the distances like between where is in the water with the undead and the surface where the captain and the vice admiral are?
Hold on. Let me see real quick.
Couldn't your octopus grab them?
That
All right.
is exactly the information I'm related to the information.
Oh, okay.
To get.
Okay.
They are 230 feet away from the ship. And you are out there with them. Your octopus, I would say, is near them.
Okay. Depth between Tuir and surface.
I'd say 30 feet.
Cool.
All right. For the two sailors, Enrique, I feel like you'd be able to hear them. Above water, or rather, even though you're below the water, you can hear the echoes of their words. Varlo is gonna spit up blood. You can see it murking up the top of the surface, and he's going to say to Kieran, "I'm blighted! I'm blighted!" She's gonna say, "We'll get you a healer in Nortvigar. Fucking stick to the doctrine! Damn it!" She's gonna take her cutlass from him and coup de grace him.
No!
Cutting.
I can hear this, yes? Can I respond?
You can, but not in time to stop her nat 20 coup de grace to, you...
Good old Irkus.
Yeah. You see, a smattering of sunlight and blood, and there's just kind of that quiet moment as Varlo's body sinks back into the water.
How was he coup de grace?
She sliced his neck.
Ah, so slit throat. Okay, I can deal with that.
I would say, like, enough major damage, like, not entirely cutting off his head, but like critical amounts of vital damage that it's instant death for him. At which point, she is going to hold the chicken and say, fuck, and start swimming towards the ship. She is swimming at 15 feet per round, and she will be back in literally forever. That
Well,
is...
I did give her command to come back as fast as possible, so she gets 45 feet.
Yeah, she is a human in the water at disadvantage. So I don't
With
know
a chicken.
what half of 45 is. Yeah. 45 divided by 2. No,
22.
that's times 2. Okay, yeah, 22. So yeah, I mean, she's got a bit of haste in her swim. She'll swim 20 feet per round with this chicken. All right, that is the sailor's turn. Enrique, it is your turn.
Okay, so how far is the ship away from me now? Like it was originally 60.
So you were firing at range into this, so you were like between them and the ship. So the ship is 120 feet away from you, because I don't think... Or last round you could dash back to it.
Yeah. Last round I dashed back and it was at least 60 because I could cast my tentacle onto it.
Yeah, and it drifted at 20 feet away from you, so it's 80, but it is now going slow enough that you can outpace it.
Okay. And there are skeletons outside of it?
Yes, there's still 2 on the ship.
Okay. All right. So
Or no, there's
I will
one
not.
more. There's one more on it. The rest are in.
Okay. I will, before I do anything, will use my bonus action to have my tentacle try to attack that one.
Okay.
Is that allowed?
Yeah. The tentacle's attached to the ship.
Okay.
That is going to hit. Roll damage.
Okay. That's fine.
Skeleton is slightly uncomfortable.
Okay. Well,
I'm slightly uncomfortable. Not really, but
I was going to determine what I did next. I was hoping maybe I'll get a good roll. It wasn't a good roll. So, in that case, I will finish it off with an Eldritch Blast.
Okay, give me an attack roll.
Here, there you are.
Fuck that skeleton!
hell yeah!
Right.
Damn.
Now you can still roll 2 nat 1s, but you don't. Okay, that's great.
This shouldn't see.
Yeah, that skeleton, how do you blast this thing apart?
Alright, so it'll be that the tentacle will try to dodge it. Try to hit it, and he'll dodge it, do a little skeleton cackle, like, and then it just blasts it ahead, and it falls on your boat. Alright,
it does technically get to roll its undead fortitude. It only gets it on a nat 20 and it fails.
Alright.
Alright.
Falls off the boat, and then I'll continue moving 40 feet closer towards the boat.
Okay. Oh, it doesn't get it on a nat 20. It gets it on half that damage, which is 16 plus, so 10. It did roll a 10. I'm so sorry.
Okay, well, that's fine. I have a second blast.
Go for it.
Oh wait, wrong one. Wrong
I
one.
was
Sorry,
gonna say,
wrong
like,
one.
Good God.
I'll be open that window again. There it is.
Good God.
What?
All
Can I
right,
look
I'm
at your
just-
sheet?
It grabs its head like sinking, and you can just like blast the skeleton apart before it can refix itself. Its undead fortitude does not activate again.
God damn.
How dare you come back to life again?
Which skeleton was that?
The last one trying to pierce the ship.
Okay.
There are 3 inside the ship that are trying to break through the door that the soldiers are holding. Alright, that is Enrique's turn. Tuer, you are surrounded by 3 zombies and 2 skeletons.
And the Admiral's body is now slowly sinking above me, yes?
Yes, it is.
Okay. I'm going to provoke attacks of opportunity to swim up, and would you allow a free action to grab hold of the Admiral's corpse?
Go for
Or
it.
the Vice Admiral's corpse.
I'm sorry, I don't know why I rolled d6s. They don't.
Yeah, it should have been
always
d20s.
Yeah. Oh God. Yeah. Oh, let's go.
2 hit, 1 crit.
Yeah, +3 and +4s to those. So 2 zombies are going to hit and 1 skeleton's going to hit. The zombies have the bonus damage. So 2d6 +2. Do you need me to split up the radiant and the bludgeoning?
No.
18, and the skeleton deals slashing damage. For a total of 8. What a great crit. Is Tuer bloody or not yet?
Oh, he is bloody.
Okay, cool. Oh.
So yeah.
These little ones don't have the cursed touch.
Not that it matters because I'm immune to disease.
But not immune to curses.
Granted. Yeah, going to swim up, going to take the attacks of opportunity, going to grab a hold of free action to grab a hold of the Admiral's corpse, and I'm going to use my action to purify it of the blight with some lay on hands. The blight is a disease, yes.
It is not a disease that can be cured with divine magic.
Oh, what wasn't it?
It is something that you can resist with the magic in yourself, but the Archblight is magically engineered in such a way to resist divine magics. It is pretty much a death sentence once it's inflicted on someone.
Is it a disease?
It is a disease.
Okay. I can very specifically cure diseases.
Yes, and as a dungeon master,
Okay, fair enough.
to the world, or for the setting of this world, this is one magical disease specifically engineered in a way to make divine healers have very little ability to cleanse this.
Penicillin doesn't solve anthrax.
Okay, am I aware that if the Archblight can be contracted from someone who is afflicted? Does that make sense? Like, would bringing the corpse with it pose a risk to everyone else?
You are aware the main way that it is spread is by agents like this going places and dying and exploding and corrupting land. it can potentially spread if the corpse is mismanaged.
So just
And
have
I'm
to be
not going to
careful
make
with it.
you, roll anything for that. That is, unfortunately, one of the big bads of Ilderon is the Archblight. It is. Any more knowledge? I guess I will have you roll a history check because there is an organization meant for fighting them.
Well, I'll give that a shot.
Yeah, go for it.
Damn.
Yeah,
Nothing.
you know, surface dwellers have their own ways of dealing with this. That said, you are free to do whatever you want.
Yeah. So I've swum straight up, grabbed the corpse, and I'm then going to be attach onto a giant octopus and going to start swimming back to the boat. And as quite easily pass it by the captain, try and use my action to grab her to bring her along.
She'll roll a check to grab hold of the octopus. Unfortunately, between the chicken,
Can I at least grab the chicken?
out of her hands, yeah. You can try and hold her. You know, she's got one of your arms. She puts the chicken in and tries to like grab on the octopus. Octopus's top is too slippery, and you lose her.
I saved the chicken.
All right. That is your turn, Roriku.
Do I have the ability to swim back into the hole I fell out of?
Ina covered up most of it. I would say it is still large enough for like a medium creature to get through it with as difficult terrain.
What about the hole that the zombies came in through?
Yeah, you can get into those easily.
Alright. I'm gonna swim back into the ship and then attack the zombies that are trying to break through if I can.
Okay. How much movement do you have of swim speed? I think you're good.
45.
Okay. Yeah, you're good. So you can swim up, jump back into the ship with your 7 HP?
9.
Love it. And it's I have zombies on the map, but it's actually skeletons that are here. Roriku, you can push your way through and land there. There are zombies pushing their way, or skeletons pushing their way up the stairs. Give me an attack roll.
Alright, I'm going to say I dropped my core staff when I was dying, so this is all going to be unarmed attacks. 9.
That is going to miss the first skeleton.
Alright, key strike flurry of blows. 23.
Hits.
And 12.
That is going to miss.
Jesus, I am not hitting. 5.
Still, the skeleton is vulnerable. It is bloodied, in which ways a skeleton can be. It is at half HP.
Alright. And I'm going to turn to the one in the cage and go, as soon as I'm done with these two, it's back to mine a year fight.
It's going to stick its arm through and does not have reach, unfortunately. Alright, that is your turn. The sailors are going to hear you on the other side of the door. And they'll roll a intelligence check. They're going to shout, "Can you handle them? We need to keep this door closed." Chalky will say, "I can't patch it while they're down there."
Yeah, I can handle this.
Okay, they keep holding the door. That's all of their turns, and it is Cal's turn.
Hi.
You just saw Roriku. As soon as he wakes up, immediately swims back into the fight.
Mhm.
Yeah, no, Cal is swimming but right behind him. I'm debating between two spells right now. I'm going to ask. I'm gonna ask you, Blitz. Would you rather Roriku be able to start swinging more, or do you want Cal to clear this up a little faster?
Oh no, cast haste on me.
Oh, I'm not casting haste. I don't have
Aw.
haste prepared. The options are Aura of Vitality or Spirit Guardians.
Besides, I don't think clerics get haste.
I mean, there's that one cleric that tries to be the wizard.
Hey, if I can lend some
Anyways,
DM
Roriku wants to
info.
do this on his own because he's mad at them.
It's fair enough.
So, if you want to lean into my ego, you're going to cast whatever makes me stronger.
Okay. There's one thing I could do to really boost his ego, but I don't think that that's a good idea right now, considering how low HP you are. Cal is going to jump in to
The hole?
jump into one
The
of the
other
holes.
hole is right there.
Let's see the radius. Perfect. Cal is gonna cast Aura of Vitality.
Okay. That's one action. Are you going to use your bonus?
I am going to use my bonus action to give 2d6 HP to Roriku. Say, hang it, don't die again. Only 4 HP. Shame. Let's just have, is there a radius tool that I can get real quick?
Oh, yeah, hold on, I got you. It's a 20-foot radius.
30.
30 feet? Okay. Since it's only relevant to you, I'm going to put it on you so it doesn't clutter up everybody's thing. Or actually, I think I only have the option to let everybody see it or let everybody not see it. But yeah, you're good.
Alright.
All right, that is your turn. Bottom of the round actions. I will keep adding enemies, but it won't matter because they do not have the movement to keep up with all of you. The captain is going to keep doing her best to swim towards the ship. It will take her a couple rounds as she is essentially keeping pace with it. If we get out of
Tuai will just take. We'll try it. We'll just keep trying to pull her onto the octopus so she actually has some speed.
Okay. Well, I used your last interact with item action for free to grab the captain, so your next turn you'll be able to grab her. And Nefria, do you want to do anything? Because I think I'll kind of move us out of initiative order and let Roriku keep going ham down here.
Yeah, that's fine.
Most of the damage is dealt with. Ina, if you want to do anything, let me know. Enrique, do you want to do anything? All of the enemies outside the ship are done. You can keep blasting behind you, but
If all the enemies outside are gone, and I see, I guess, Tuair's riding back on his octopus, so everyone's essentially out of danger. I'm gonna go into the ship and help out because I don't know what's going on in there.
all right. Getting into.
I'm also moving right about here. So that way I'm not in the hole.
Okay. getting into the ship, you can see the same thing as Roriku and everyone else. There are 2 zombies trying to push their way up through the ship. Are 2 skeletons, and the guards are holding the door. Water is still pouring in down here. Presumably, though, as soon as it fills up to these holes, it should, by all means, once the air has nowhere else to go, keep the ship floating.
Okay. In that case, I will try to. Since I see Roriku there is fighting them, and I see the big skeleton, I'm gonna take pot shots. I guess at the one in front of him, just to get it out of the way.
I think I asked Insomnia if she wants to do anything, and I might have her muted.
Oh.
I didn't. Okay. That's fine. Go ahead and give me the attack rolls at that one. It is bloodied.
Okay. No, nat 20.
Still hits. You add your charisma to that. Your minimum
Yeah.
damage kills it.
Yeah. Okay.
But it does have undead fortitude. You blast it apart. These things are very annoying. Parts of the cracks of its skeleton are going to just pull itself together. It's still very visibly broken, but it is functional. It has 1
Okay.
HP.
Okay. If I'm allowed to, I would like to. Hold on. Let me read this just to make sure I have the right wording for it. Tentacles to the deep. Okay, I can move it up to 30 feet and repeat the attack. Would I be able to move it from outside of the ship to inside?
Yeah, I'll let you do it. It
Okay.
can come through that hole.
Okay, so skeleton will reform itself, and I'm gonna try to hit it with my tentacle.
That will
Oh,
hit. It, is there undead fortitude only once or every turn? Oh no, I've been cheating
it's been every
you.
turn. It's been every turn.
Only the greater skeletons had undead fortitude.
Oh no.
The smaller ones do not. I'm so sorry. It is dead.
Okay, that one's dead. So I have...
If you want, I'll let you redirect that attack to the one above, higher up on the stairs.
Okay, that's fine with me. So I'll have the tentacle hit the one upstairs.
Okay.
Is that one still up?
It's bloodied.
Bloodied, so I will use my second Eldritch Blast to hit it.
I think your minimum damage kills this one too.
Okay. So...
Roriku, at some point you became a warlock. Congratulations, you killed him.
I killed them with my mind.
Uh,
But mine looks like a tentacle.
There is one inside of the brig. It has to roll a nat 20 to break. Your brig, it does not have proficiency in athletics. Yeah, it only gets it on a nat 20. So he is pretty much dealt with.
That's a lie. He's not dead yet.
Well, I mean, I'm assuming you guys are going to punch in from outside the bars. Or are you going in there with him?
I'm going in there.
That is the worst idea.
And that's why he's doing it. Come on.
And that's why, like, literally, last session, I'm going to do all the fun things.
Yeah.
All right. I would say the keys are still within reach. In here, the soldiers fled pretty quick once this area was lost. You can turn and open the gate, Roriku.
Yay.
Before you is what I would like to warn you: a very on-damage giant skeleton.
He's taking 5.
He's taken 10 points of damage all combat.
Okay.
This was a boss enemy for a party.
And you know what? I now have backup, who will heal me and keep me from dying as I beat this thing down.
All right, give me an attack roll.
All right. 17 hit.
17 touches. Roll damage.
6 bludgeoning damage.
All right, it is vulnerable.
I am
So-
also going to use my last key point to stunning strike it.
Ooh.
Can it be stunned? It can. That's a Constitution saving throw.
Yep.
It does not
It
have
fails.
disadvantage on it, but it fails. It is stunned for a round.
Cool. So now I have advantage on attacks against it.
All right. Roll me 2 more. if
Stunned,
you
I
wanna
don't
use
think
it.
provides advantage. It just means it can't take any actions at all.
You sure?
I'll double check. Go ahead and roll me 2 more attack rolls, and if I need you to roll them with advantage, I'll have you roll
Well, here's
2
the
more times.
thing. I don't have any more key points to do another flurry of blows. So
Okay,
it's just going to be 1 more attack roll
go for it.
with my extra attack.
Uh,
I need to
Oh,
know
yeah.
if I have advantage or
You
not.
have advantage.
oh no, yes, you do have advantage.
So go ahead.
And it also auto fails strength and dex saves.
That
So
does not hit.
15. Sadness.
All right. That
Sorry, I
is
was
your
thinking of
turn.
incapacitated.
The sailors are going to hear that the fighting is loosely done, and I will roll them intelligence checks.
Old Chonky is also there. He's not like, gonna let them do something stupid.
Yeah, that's fair. He's going to say, "Hey, patience. We can get to shore, or we can have the fish people do it. We can patch the hole. Ship won't get any lower. We'll just spend all night just taking the water out. Just patience." They are going to continue to hold the door. Cal, it is your turn.
Riku, I like more healing.
I know. I know where Riku would like more healing. Cal also wants to slap the skeleton at least once with the hammer. I've not used this hammer since I got it.
Go for it.
I
they've
can
got
do-
Remember,
vulnerability
healing
and
word is a
bludgeoning.
bonus action, so you can still hit it.
No, Aura
Yeah.
Vitality is a bonus.
Oh yeah, also that.
You also have advantage against it because it's done.
Alright, I'm gonna swing at it with Monsoon.
Okay, you have advantage. Go ahead and roll me an attack roll. Oh God!
Ho, 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 ho.
All right. The additional damage dice don't get crit, but that's gonna be what I think that's 2d6. So
2d6, 2d6, so I get an extra d6.
yeah.
Oh, extra 2d6?
So 2d6 doubled is going to be 4d6 plus that 2 additional d6 for its damage dice. So I think you're looking at a total of 6d6 for damage plus your strength.
Okay. I'm gonna just roll 6d6 real quick. And I get... Hold on, let me double check. Did I do that correctly? Because...
Yeah, I'll just click your damage real quick, and then I can see if it's rolling correctly. 2.
It is...
4.
Yeah, that's 66.
Yeah. Okay, you're good.
Okay.
So 25 points of damage.
25 points of damage. It's all bludgeoning, and it is doubled because it has vulnerability, so it's going to be 50 points of bludgeoning. The greater skeleton is bloodied, or
I broke
below
the
half.
bones. And
Yeah.
then... Aura Vitality, you get... another 2d6.
It's taken 72 damage that you are aware of.
How about some 10 more HP for Roriku?
That makes me happy.
All right. Lonley will rally the rest of the crew. Thevu is going to come with rope at the top of the boat, trailing it behind. The boat will keep moving, but for all intents and purposes, getting on the boat will no longer matter for its movement, as the rope will stay where it was. So next round, all the people out swimming can climb aboard. And she'll secure it to something. I believe Meek has a spell to help. Let's see, which does she have? Charm Person, Healing Word, Invisibility, Shatter. That's not a great spell to use on a boat. Thunderwave is also not a great spell to use on a boat.
Could heal the incoming paladin.
Yeah, she's below decks, waiting
okay.
to see what happens with Lynn. Okay, she'll just wait there, and she'll ready Vicious Mockery. And that is all of the crew's turn. The giant skeleton gets a turn. It's still alive.
I can't do anything though.
It's stunned.
It's stunned.
There's no save either. It's just stunned.
Yeah.
It already made it safe. Well,
I
failed
don't
to
know
save.
where Insomnia is. She stepped out of the room, so I'm going to skip her last turn.
She did DM me saying that she wanted me to pick her actions, but I don't have access to her sheet, so I'm just.
Just have her freeze up more of the holes. To stop the,
Yeah.
She's just going to continue getting to the boat if she's not there already, and just keep on freezing up every other hole except the one that Roriku used to get inside.
Yeah. Well, it's just gonna go each one. So she'll spend 2 turns and freeze the last 2. Hey, love. I just took your
she's
turn
back.
for you. Is that okay?
Yeah, I told you. I see you take it.
Okay. And then Enrique, do you want to do anything in here? You're watching a cage match, but the cage door is open.
Yeah, and I was gonna do something, but then I saw Kalbahari just smack the crap out of the skeleton, so I'll just stick to Eldritch Blast and Tentacle Slaps on the big skeleton.
All right. Give me 2 attacks.
All right.
Or give me 3. Give me 3.
Eldritch.
Hits.
Eldritch.
Misses. And roll me damage for the first one.
It is still stunned until the end of Roriku's turn, so all of those have advantage.
Is it the end or the start of Roriku's turn?
The
Start
end of my next turn.
Was it? Oh, okay.
No, the end of my next turn.
Right.
So yeah, it's still stunned.
Okay.
I guess I'll roll that second one again.
Yeah. Roll.
Roll
the
for
last
crits.
2. Yeah, just roll me 3 more.
Well,
This will be for the first. Roll me 1 more.
Ooh.
The second, and then for the
Yeah.
tentacle of the deep.
Nice.
Roll me 2 instances of Eldritch Blast damage and 1 instance of Tentacle of the Deep damage.
Okay.
we already rolled one of the Eldritch Blast with 9.
Okay, so that's
Oh, there's your 9.
Okay, it's the same amount.
23,
3.
so 95. It is still standing. Alright, you, Tuir, you can get your, mount back to the, ship.
I'm going to use my action to cast Gentle Repose on the Vice Admiral's body.
Okay. The captain is going to start climbing up, and she is going to, as she is like monkeying up the rope, she'll look down and say, "Naval doctrine is to kill the body, let the pressure deal with it. Leave him." And she will.
That's a good thing I'm not part of your navy.
That might have been what caused this.
I'm going to leave the corpse being held by the giant octopus, and with my movement, I'm going to swim down the and hopefully into the hole at the bottom of the ship.
The only way in is with the giant skeleton.
I will get as close as I can.
All right. You'll be underneath the giant skeleton.
Just out of 5 foot range away, so I'm not in range of being attacked.
All right. Roriku, you have a chance for greatness.
I
won't
really
tell you
hope
how
I.
much
Yeah,
HP this has, but it's somewhere between 120 and 100.
What?
how much? Oh, okay.
You know when it was bloodied.
Oh.
Yeah, it got bloodied.
Total,
Oh, I'm sorry.
Total HP.
Yeah.
So
26?
Crit?
Yeah, roll damage.
7 bludgeoning.
7 bludgeoning for 14. Hold on, give me time. It is still up.
Cool. Extra attack.
Jesus
What
Christ!
This is an epic
Alright.
session.
This is one hell of a way
For
to
16.
This is one hell of a way to fucking sign out the campaign.
That is going to finish it off. Just like, however you kill it, you let us know. Good God,
Oh,
double crit,
I know
double
exactly
crit.
how I killed it. I had my hands up in a boxing pose. The game with the old 1-2.
Mhm. I just kind of
it
imagine
was-
it like a
Please.
wrestler, like in the
It was
back
like
corner.
it was like
and just-
a full. It was just like a full on right hook, bam, and it just like got dazed, and it obviously didn't go down, so I had to come up with the left hook.
Please say I cast fists, just like Tuera's picture.
All right, let me roll its undead.
I like the
fortitude.
gif I have of what
No,
you did
kidding.
better, of what I just put in the chat.
With that, you're going to defeat the last enemy. Ina can freeze from the outside of the ship and then take the rope up. If you all let your sails down, you'll be able to speed up the ship. But before we do, Tuer, what do you want your mount doing with this corpse?
For the time being, it is going to hold on to the corpse and just swim along and swim nearby, like not next to the boat in case there is some sort of corpse explosion. It's gonna try and be just far enough away from the ship that only it will die. It is a divine spirit.
Okay.
It will be fine.
Let's see.
And the corpse has been gentle reposed, so it's not going to turn into an undead, at least in the next 10 days. I'll post a spell real quick.
At your top speed, you all will outpace the giant octopus barely, but you can go a little slower, and it can keep pace with the ship. And I don't think you all are going to be able to reach top speed until we get the ship repaired. We went a little bit later tonight, so how about we end there, and we'll pick up next session.
That works for me.
That
No!
was a sexy end.
Don't
That's a
you ever
sexy
dare
end.
come back here. How dare you?
Look, I did what I wanted to do in my last session. I left it on a memorable note.
Yeah, that's fair.
Man's just like, okay, I boxed the skeleton into dust and nearly died for that. Fuck this, I'm retiring to the kitchen.
I am going to roll. I'm going to milestone you all, so you'll be at 4 milestones of your 6 needed for this level. And you'll be able to continue sailing. While your initial estimate was 2 more hours to reach Nortvigar, I'll add a couple hours to your travel time of like your ship slugged down.
Is my chicken okay?
Is your chicken okay? Ina?
How long was it underwater?
So it was underwater for 2 rounds. It was rolling Constitution saving throws. It did.
It would have had that chicken would have had my charisma added to its bonus
Yeah,
for saving
it-
throw.
Chicken can hold its breath for up to a minute.
Well, D&D rules, that's 1 plus its Constitution modifier. But that's one thing I needed to research. How do chickens behave underwater? I meant to do that before, but you are fine on
Tuna's okay?
you're fine on the chicken's HP. Your chicken is blighted. You have an undead chicken on your hand
What? No.
between 1 and 4 days.
This is fine.
Yeah. Okay. Well, like once we're all back on the ship, Divine Sense, just like, okay, I detect undead.
This is fine.
Oh,
Go.
I'm sorry, Ina. That chicken is going to turn into a zombie.
Go away.
All right. That said, we'll pick up next session either in Northvigar or giving you some time to figure out how you're going to repair the ship.
I imagine get to Northvigar and then just repair and dock.
Yeah. So we'll pick up in Northvigar then next session. The fish people can handle repairs while you're sailing down here, just to get like things as patched up as possible. And that will be it for tonight. Our next session will be on the 1st of September. And we are approaching our mid-season break. Probably 1 or 2 more sessions introducing the next arc of the story. And thank you everybody for watching. You're welcome to hang out with us. I'm gonna end the stream. Oh, fortune. Yeah, 100 fortune to Jordan.
Yay!
For double crits.
Double crit.
There was
Did it?
so many Nat 20s this session. Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
I feel like just storyline crits. I'm gonna give the whole party 20. That's fair. I like all of them, and hopefully, we'll have some fun next session. This was a
Am I
bit
allowed
of
to
a
lower
somber one.
Am I allowed to lower my misfortune with fortune?
Oh yeah, and I'll subtract 10 misfortune from everyone also in addition.
Sorry, I didn't hear. How much fortune is it?
Plus 20 to everyone, and subtract 10 misfortune.
This is
I only
fine, you know
gained-
so much. That's easy.
I only gained 4 fortune and
Yeah.
I lost 10 misfortune.
All right. Our next session is on the 1st, and anybody watching is welcome to hang. I'm going to end the stream.